The game's up. I'm opening the trunk.
الكسفة دي.
Hello?
ازيكم في فيديو جديد من جيمنج بالعربي. بنكمل ذا ريفن ريماسترد. في الفيديو اللي فات احنا فصلنا العربية اللي فيها الموتور بتاع القطر عن بقية القطر عشان يقف ونزلنا مات منه، كنا بنتكلم مع الديتكتيف اللي هو مش فاكر اسمه الصراحة، لجراند. كنا بنتكلم عن المفروض نسافر معاه على المركب دي القاهرة ومش عارف ايه وكده، عشان نساعده في ان هو ياخد باله من الجوهرة اللي المفروض في الخزنة دي. فبس هنشوف بقى ايه المفروض نعمل ايه دلوقتي. هو ما عملش اي حاجة اصلا في كل اللي حصلت في القطر، ومش عايز ياخدني معاه او ياخد الكاركتر اللي انا بلعب بيها يعني.
Constable Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. But I don't think he's a bad policeman. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off. Hello, Constable Olivier.
مش هيرد علينا.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down the mine.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? Only you and I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't. And I didn't think about it.
ومين قال ان انت ما حطيتوش؟ هو بيتهمنا ان احنا اللي فجرنا القطر.
I'll be marching up this gangway today, no matter what. Someone has to stop that damn bomber before he endangers more people.
مين دي بقى؟
Fine car, but nothing compared to the young lady who owns it.
طبعا انت
Who
بتعكسها
could
ليه؟
she be? An actress? A millionaire's daughter? She's certainly attracting a lot of attention.
ايه طب احنا استفدنا ايه ان احنا جينا هنا؟
Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women. I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
احسن تستاهل.
I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
Oh, that's good to hear, Mr.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
هو انت القصير ولا ايه اللي طويل قوي؟
May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Could you help me, please?
Certainly.
ده واضح ان احنا نطلع على المركب ان احنا شايلين يعني.
Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country after the war. Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. One more.
هتدينا كل الشنط؟
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
I'm sure your father regrets
عندي
that he can't
65 يوم
always
يبقى
be
معاك
with
يا
you.
اسف.
No
الله عايزة ايه؟
doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often.
احنا هنشيل التلات شنط ونشوف تشيل حاجة.
Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
Impertinent.
خلاص قشطة ناخد الشنط. ليه ما ناخدش الشنط؟
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship? Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
The hero of the hour, but out of work soon.
Oh, you won't be a policeman anymore?
Yes, but on my old beat, which is almost as good as being out of work.
I understand.
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there, no ships. But now, the salty breeze, the atmosphere, I think I want to stay at sea forever.
هيدسونا؟
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
What do you know about the Baroness?
Nothing really.
Did you talk to her in the tunnel?
No, her butler was looking after her, and I was busy with Miss Miller. As you can imagine, it was a shock for her to see her son rolling away on a burning train.
That's understandable.
So, we were all glad when we heard about your brave deed.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti, heard of him?
Should I have?
He is something of a star in Italy, a war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, he sank more enemy ships than anyone else. In the Second World War, well, he had some personal problems.
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles and pillboxes?
Yeah, you could say that. Anyway, sending him into combat was out of the question. They gave him a supply ship instead, and he became a hero again. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to North Africa, was the only one that made it, with an extra 100 seamen who he rescued from the other ships.
Impressive.
To say his health is rather shaky these days would be an understatement. I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his numerous ailments.
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming with us?
Unfortunately, no. I'm to go back to Zurich.
What a pity.
Take care, Dr. Gebhardt.
Oh, I just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine. Do you have heart problems? Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along. Too much excitement could be bad for your health.
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
ده عايز يموت.
James? James! Where on earth are you?
Hello, Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
Poppycock. You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness. I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous. You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
Did you know that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
بالظبط.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo will be less stressful.
You aren't coming with us.
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Now, where's my damn butler?
شكلها هي اللي هتطلعنا على المركب.
James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
Well, actually,
ايه ده في ايه؟
Baroness?
Baroness, can you hear me? She fainted.
No. No.
Baroness?
مالها دي في ايه؟
Again, harder.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Perhaps we should...
Now.
I'll get Dr. Gebhardt.
No, Doctor. Just a little moment of weakness. Your arm, James. Take me to the ship.
But of course, madam.
أنا كنت فاكرها هي اللي
It was
هتخلينا
no
نطلع.
moment of weakness. She saw something that shocked her, or someone. Very interesting, especially since she doesn't want to admit it. Who or what did she see?
خد طيب يا عم النضارة وبص فيها.
Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her.
ده بتاع الكمانجة.
How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
ايه بقى؟ نعمل ايه؟ لا مش لاقي حاجة ان احنا نطلع على المركب. كده طلعنا على المركب بكل سهولة كده.
Oh, who do we have here? Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Signore Zelna. I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be joining us. He has other duties.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, Signore, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You... You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of what you say, I would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
My time is running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
هو المفروض شاكك ان الحرامي دخل كان في الصندوق اللي هو شافه بالنضارة بتاعت الست دي، فداخلين الجزء بتاع الحاجات الشنط والكلام ده نشوفه. ندخل في الضلمة اللي هيقول لي هو مش شايف حاجة، والصراحة أنا مش شايف حاجة برضه.
It's too dark in here. I can't see my hand in front of my face, let alone look for clues.
بعدين أنا مش هشوف أصلي هعمل إيه.
Oh, what's this?
أيوة كده. تمام. أنا كده شايفين. مش الاوبشن الوحيد اللي بيطلع لي ان احنا نطلع. ايه النفخه ده؟ هو ده الصندوق اللي احنا كنا اللي هو كان شايف فيه نسبه 90%.
Hello? Come on out. The game's up. I'm opening the trunk.
ايه الكسفه دي؟
Hello?
حاجه هنا بس استنى قبل ما نروح نشوف ايه اللي اتكسر. مفيش حاجة، مفيش حاجة هنا. نرجع من هنا متهيألي. يا عم امشي بقى، ممشيش ليه؟ اكزامن ايه استنى. ده مطرح الحاجة اللي اتكسرت متهيألي.
The shards are... Phew. I startled too easily.
الصوت فور متهيألي في حد وراه. طب يا جماعه هنقفل الفيديو هنا، واعملوا لايك وشير وسبسكرايب لو الفيديو عجبكم، وقولوا في كومنت ايه اللي انتوا شايفينه ممكن يتحسن. اشوفكم الفيديو الجاي.